No, it's recording. Over here. And then there went my. What are we doing? No. There. Okay, so June 9th at the park, family meeting. So be sure it'll start at 5 o'clock. That's a Sunday. Just so you guys know about that. Now, June 23rd is our virtual team meeting. Okay, so like this one, our next one's going to be June 23rd, which June 23rd is going to be on a Sunday. And the reason I did that for next month is just because I am now switching back over to my summer schedule. My summer schedule, if you guys can see my calendar, okay, my summer schedule, my primary cooking shows are during the week again, because people leave for the weekend to go to the lake and stuff. And so my weeks are kind of full with cooking shows between different stuff that we have going on. So I'm going to do it on a Sunday evening instead of a weekday. So July 7th will be our team meeting for July. And then July 18th is going to be the virtual team meeting. And the reason I did that is because conference, for those of you, and I hope several of you will look at going to conference, is going to be July 24th through the 27th. Okay. So keep that in mind. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in just a little bit. Okay. So getting ready for summer, guys. This is, if you are new to Pampered Chef and this is your first summer, okay, I just want what we talk about on this call tonight is going to be super, super important for you. Because what happens a lot of times in summer is we have what we're just going to call Sally Summer, who kind of takes the summer off. You know, kids are home from school and you're like, man, I'm just going to really focus on starting again, you know, in September once the kids go back to school, and then I'll just really book my fall then. Well, you've missed several months of opportunity, you know, to really get going, and summer parties are super fun. Okay, so don't miss the opportunities and booking your calendar solid in the summer, because booking your calendar solid throughout the summer is going to take you and make you have a fabulous fall. Okay, so don't look at the summer and think, well, I'm just going to kind of take it easy this summer and miss some really great opportunities that are going to be coming your way. Okay, so it's summer, it's family, it's fun, okay, and Pampered Chef can be fun through the summer as well. Now, national conference, guys. Okay, we're going to be talking more and more about this. July 25th through 27th, I promise you, you do not want to miss this. Okay, new consultants, you can get in for $99. Okay, and then regular, you know, people that did not sign up, I think it was, is it July 1st? Is that right? Last year. If you signed up before then it's $250 starting. So right now I think it's $225 and it's $250 starting June 16th through the 30th. On site at Rosemont, $325. So you can see it goes up once it hits late and then on site. Okay, so if you have not signed up yet and you're still thinking about it, I'm going to highly, highly encourage you to do that. All right, so 3 key areas for a successful June. Okay, guys, if you guys don't know, June is double rewards. Now, double rewards, if you can see the fine print down here under that, it says June hosts get more to spend on products when the guest sales are $650 or more. Okay, so a lot of you have heard me say, you know, we're going for at least an $800 party with all of our guests. Okay, if you haven't had an $800 party, what are you doing, Melissa? You're faking it till you make it, right? So you are trying to get your all of your hosts to have at least an $800 party. So when it's $650 in sales, don't look at that and go, man, I haven't even had a $650 virtual party yet. How am I going to do that? Well, I'm not even going to talk to them about getting these double rewards because I don't know how to have my hosts have a $650 party. Okay, that is not going to be the case in June because you're going to host coach and you're going to let your hosts know that they have to have at least $650 in sales to get the double free. Okay, they have to. Okay, so you are going to push for every single party. You're going to let your host know ahead of time. Their parties are at least $650 in sales next month. Okay, so double rewards. I will tell you, my double months are my highest sales every single time. Because what happens is I'm like, okay, you got that $650. You're almost to $700. Let's go for that $700. Okay, now you're almost to $800. Let's get that $800. Okay, now you're almost to $1,000. And these parties that we're just trying for $650 are now over $1,000. Okay, and so you are pushing all these parties, and you're going to end up with much better sales. Okay, so I love double free months. Okay, but also we're going to focus on selling and recruiting. All right, so double host rewards. June host, we just said $650 or more, they're going to get double. Okay, I want to reach out to you because my June Pampered Chef host will get double rewards. And I thought of you right away. What do you think? Okay, text this. If you could have any product you wanted from Pampered Chef for free, what would it be? Okay, because think if they're getting at the $650 level, they're getting, normally it's $115 in free, but they get $230 in free. Okay, so if they get a $1,000 party, guys, they're getting $430 in free product. Okay, that is a lot of free. I have so many of my hosts that are like, I don't even need to use my half price rewards because they get so much in free. Okay, so there's a new party theme. So check out the Summer Fresh and Fun party theme. Okay, that I think looks delicious. Guys, Tony and I made that strawberry dip that you see in that picture. It is delicious. It is so good. Okay, so you're going to want to demo that in your virtual parties, at your cooking shows. It's a really good dessert. Dip it with graham crackers, slice up some strawberries, pineapple, whatever. It's really good. Okay, so booking with these themes, Summer Fresh and Fun. Okay, so that food right me showing that picture alone, man, I just want to jump in that salad. It looks delicious. Okay, so Disney Pixar is going to be available June 1st. Aren't those guys so cute? Okay, so you can get you a set of them. Now, they can get the whole breakfast set for $45. The pancake molds and stencils are $20. The Disney Pixar Toy Story Forky Scraper is $19, and then the ham pancake flipper is $14. Okay, so limited time. Only so. Guys, really start pushing these sales starting June 1st. Okay, this is going to be some great additional sales. Now, when it comes to these products that you see here, okay, one of the things that Disney requires, since we are under contract with them, is that you not edit the Pampered Chef images that are on the website at all. Okay, you cannot edit those and put them like on Facebook or share them with your friends. They have to stay as is. Okay, but what you can do is you can cook your own pancakes and use these molds and take pictures of them and create your own graphics that way. Okay, so you can take your own pictures and make your graphics, but you can't take their graphics and edit them and put them in, you know, Pic Collage or whatever and edit them. So do keep that in mind. Okay, so sharing the new products, offering a kids in the kitchen party on a Saturday morning and making some of these cute little guys for a bunch of kids. Okay, guys, I've had a kitchen party before with 17 children, okay? And I booked 4 parties from it because there was a time where the kids played at first and I had the moms come in the kitchen. I made something specifically for them, showed them some tools. They booked parties with me while the kids were running around crazy, and then everyone came together and we helped all the kids cook their pizzas and everything. Okay, so you can do a kids in the kitchen party. Now, use the new Summer Fresh and Fun party theme. Okay, at parties, share the benefits. Mention them during the checkout chat. Okay, so you can talk about, have these new products. If you are not, show these in your virtual parties. Okay, go live and show these new products. Especially, once that movie comes out, all kids are going to want everything Toy Story. Okay, so go live while you're making breakfast with the family, suggest it as a gift. Okay, there's a lot of different ways that we can show these products next month. All right, so Disney, Pixar, Toy Story 4 are taking over Pampered Chef online. Okay, so what they are shooting for is on June 1st and 2nd, and on June 21st and 22nd, we're going to try to be posting as many things about these new Disney products just to get it out there. And so that's what they are meaning. So you can use the resources and marketing imagery. You can take your own photos and videos of your family making or enjoying breakfast together. Share the products with everyone you know. Okay, so people are going to be super excited to see these things. Toy Story 4 is in theaters June 21st. Just so you know, that is when it officially comes out. All right, so on top of the Disney Pixar products, we have these items that are going to be available in June as well. Okay, so we have the Cool and Serve bowl. Guys, I've already taken these bowls a couple times to cookouts. They are awesome. Okay, because the Cool and Serve insert is in the bottom. This plastic part inside those bowls lifts up. You put the Cool and Serve insert below it, so it keeps whatever's in there in the bowl cold. Okay, they are so cool. And then the ice cream and spade and the freezer storage containers. Okay, I have not used the freezer storage container, but I may just have to make me some ice cream, homemade ice cream, and put it in one of those and freeze it. That looks about delicious. So I'm excited to use that pan. I haven't used it quite yet. All right, so June Get Special. Okay, this month you can get one of our 2 popular peelers for free when you spend $75. Okay, so there's your guest special for the month. Okay, so focus on when they spend $75, they're going to get one of those items for free. Both of those peelers, guys, that serrated peeler, I like the vegetable peeler, but honestly, I use that serrated peeler for everything. Potatoes if you're Tony. I use it for everything. I love it. Okay, so guess what's happening next month again? Free for all products again. You can earn levels 1, 2, or 3. You are earning free products, free fall products next month as well. Okay, so look at the levels. Level 1, when you submit $750 in sales, it's $60 of value. Level 2, when you submit $1,500 in sales, you're going to get $175 worth of products. Level 3, when you submit $3,000, you're going to get $370 plus worth of products. Okay, so a lot of different products you're going to be earning. So it's really important to get our Junes booked like we want them. Okay, check back on June 1st, guys. If you don't know, the recruiting special for the month comes out June 1st. We do not know what it is until June 1st, but I do know this. That May kit with the amazing quick cooker and all those products, they will not be here anymore as of June 1st. Okay, so if you have people eyeing those kits, they have one more day to get it. Okay, so be sure you're wrapping up those people this month. Okay, because that is such a great kit. And talk about, consultants really starting strong with something they can use right away. All right, so summer's here. Who needs some extra money? Okay, think through these people: teachers, college students, stay-at-home parents, parents with kids heading to college. Okay, these empty nesters like Tony is. Okay, she was having her kid, no more kiddos, and Pampered Chef was a way for her to do something now, with her husband and stuff, and to keep her busy. So there are those people. There are teachers that are taking the summer off. Okay, so you never know who could use some additional income. People go out and get part-time jobs in the summer. Okay, Pampered Chef would be a great fit for a lot of people. Are you asking? Okay, you have to start there. Every recruit, you're going to get the personal reward that you're making a difference and impacting someone's life. overrides on your personal team sales, recruiting bonus of 30 Pampered Chef dollars, 3,000 incentive trip points, and unlimited earning opportunity. Okay, remember, if you recruit this month and they hit their $12.50 in sales in their 30 days, this month you get 6,000 points towards Disney. Okay, so that's another benefit that we're wrapping up in May. Okay, so one more day to seal those deals. All right, so Walt Disney World is our trip that we're earning to December 31st. I know there are some of us on here that have already earned Disney. My kids were super excited. Was it last month or month before? I can't remember if it was March or April when I earned Disney. And they were already so excited when I could tell them, you know, mommy's already earned this trip for them. Okay, so building your team, you get 3,000 points for each qualified recruit. Selling products, you get 1 point for every dollar in commissionable sales. You develop a director under you, you earn 6,000 points. Selling consistently, there's 4 different quarters. You get 1,000 points if you have $2,000 every month during that quarter. Okay, so you get a chance of 4,000 extra bonus points. Okay, and guys, those really do add up. So if you're shooting for $2,000 in sales, you're going to start getting those consistency points. Okay, of 1,000 points every quarter. So it's January through April. Is that right? There's 4. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I don't know. Maybe it's January through March, April through June, July through September, October through December. That's what it is. So there's 4 of them. So be sure that you're working to get those 2,000, selling 2,000 each month to get those bonus points. Okay, so here are our top 20 sellers. So like I said, I know Leslie Williams, look at you go, girlfriend. Soaring to the top with $9,008.93. Now, Melissa, you had what? How many more dollars than Michelle?
$2.50.
$2.50?
Yeah, it's $2.50.
Okay, so she's going to be right up there too. Tamara Rowland with $506.15. Angela Campbell, $53.75. Wow, look at the difference between Angela Campbell and Melissa Gooden. I think they had you two beat. That is $1 difference right there. That's pretty funny. Kelly Money, $5,026. Dina Finney. This is for April, Christy. Then we have Dina Finney, $42.77. Tony Patterson, $4,228. Patricia Nance, $4,175. Michelle Magnum, $3,797. Debbie Belden, $3,444. Tamara Storkman, $3,381. Sarah Casillas, $3,284. Kathy, $3,239. Christy Barnett, $3,110. Jean Williams, $3,036. April McGuire, $2,914. Stephanie Palmer, $2,822. Michelle Bodger, $2,450. Anyone in here that's not listed? Besides Melissa? Anyone else?
Oh my goodness.
Melissa's making sure she's listed.
I know, Melissa.
Oh my gosh.
What about Christy? Christy Steed, are you still on?
Hey, go back and help him. He's back in our room. That's what I was wondering. Is Christy, do you fall in here somewhere? Is she still on?
I can't tell.
Yes, I see her. Christy,
Yes.
did you fall in here somewhere?
Yeah, I don't really remember exactly how many I had last month, but I know it was over 5,000.
So yes, you would have, dear. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so Congratulations. I know that Kristen is on here. I don't know if Susan is on here, but let's give them a big round of applause because they promoted to director last month. So way to go, ladies. Yee-yee-yee-yee. So awesome job. They worked super hard to promote last month. So that was very, very exciting that they both were able to do that. So congratulations. Okay, so new summer products. Here were the 2 levels. Level 1, all of the people that earned $750. No, but can I have a drink of water? Like I'm coughing like crazy, please. Thank you. Level 2, $1,500. At least $1,500 in sales. Here were all of the people that earned the level 2. So these were the new summer products. So those products that I just showed you guys, these were the Disney and the bowls and that kind of stuff. So that was for those products. So a lot of people earned them last month. So way to go. Okay, so real quick, I want you to think, okay? You can do it in June. I have the skills and support to achieve my goals. I will personally book how many parties in June? Share in the chat. How many parties in June do you want to have? Share in the chat. Okay, I will submit more than blank personal sales in June. What level free-for-all are you guys going for? Okay, what do you want to have for sales? I will personally make how many people's everyday better in June by sharing the opportunity? How many recruits do you want to have next month? Okay, how many people do you want to have join your amazing team next month? Okay, share those things in the chat. I want to see what you guys are working towards next month. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop share for a minute. Okay, so one thing, there's a few things that I want to talk with you guys about going into June, okay, because we only have 1 day left before really our summer kind of starts here, okay? So I really want you guys to understand, and those people that have been through a summer before will tell you guys, okay, you want to have your calendar booked. Okay, because if you went into May and you're like, man, I had some cancellations. People were crazy. I had parties that didn't do good, okay? Okay, the summer's coming. Okay, so you want to overbook your calendar because you are going to have people that all of a sudden they're going to the lake. They have their family vacations and, you know, they may not be as active in their parties, okay? So you really want to be aware that booking your calendar to have a cushion in case some of those parties do not happen the way that you want to is really, really important, okay? So I want to talk with you guys about a few things after my son gives me a drink. Thank you, baby. Sorry, guys, my throat is like on fire today. So who thinks that they are super good at time management things? Raise your hand if you're like, I am organized. I have, you know, all my systems figured out on how to do everything. If that is you, raise your hand loud and proud. Do I have any of those type of people on here? Hold on, I'm looking. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. So, and it's only going to get hard in the summer, guys. Okay. So, it is super important that you start out by having a good calendar, a planner of some sort. Okay. I love the Happy Planner. It makes me happy. It takes me to my happy place every time I look at it. Okay. So the Happy Planner, I bought mine at Hobby Lobby, and you can buy the inserts, but I like that they have them smaller, but I like them this big because I do my cooking shows are the tabs. I put tabs on here when I want to do my cooking shows. That way, if they need to move them, I can move them if they switch or whatever. But when I take this to my cooking shows, I say the blue or whatever color I have in here. There's some orange ones on here. These are my dates I have available. Okay, so this is how I do my cooking shows. Now, this is how I do my virtual parties. Now, I'll come closer. Okay, do you see these are labels? Okay, I have, and they fill both, all sides, and then turn the page and there's some on the other side, okay? This is what these labels have on them. And I print them off in a sheet. Let me see if I have any of the sheets. I think it has 9 squares on it. So 3, 3, and 3. Okay, so I print this off. It has their name, their address, their email, their phone number. Did I send them the message about their party coming up? Did I send them a packet? Okay. And I will share, guys. Don't feel like you have to write all this down. I will share these labels. I'm going to write myself sticky notes here of what I will share on our page, the Team PC Hotshots, after this call. Okay. So I will share the labels for virtual parties. Okay. So I'll share that on the page. But what this does for me, okay, guys, I already have July's, on here. Okay. So when I book a party, I already have the ability to write it down right away, okay? Because that was the system I lacked last year, okay? I would book a party, and then I'd have to go back through my messages and go, okay, when did she want to do that again? What was that she said she wanted to do? What time did she? Okay, not anymore. I don't do that anymore, okay? I already have all of the labels with how many parties I want to book, and if I don't have that many parties on my calendar, I am sitting down and booking my parties first thing every time I sit down at my desk. Okay. And guys, that is still me at the executive level. If my calendar is not booked and I sit down at my desk, that is my number one priority always, is to get bookings first before I do anything. Okay. Because host coaching doesn't matter. Setting up parties doesn't matter if my calendar is not booked. Okay. So before you sit down and do anything else, you need to look at your calendar. And if there are still open spots, you spend 10 minutes sending out messages to get your calendar booked. Okay, always. Okay, so, but when a host messages me, or we're having a conversation back and forth, and they say, I want to do a party, here's the month, I immediately flip to my calendar, and I send them a message back, and it says, yay, I'm so excited you want to book a party. Here are the dates. I'm starting my parties in June. Okay, so I would say in June, I'm starting my parties the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd. Which one of those works best for you? Okay, I don't ask them randomly when they want to do parties. Okay, I know when I'm doing my parties, 8th, the 15th, and 22nd. Okay, I take 1 week off to round up everything else that I need to do in my business. That's me personally. Okay, you can do what you want. You could do 2 out of the 4 months or however you want to do it, okay? But whatever your goal is, okay, just be sure that you are working towards that goal. So as soon as they respond, I write that date on this label, okay? Can you see like right here? I write the number 18, I circle it. At the bottom, I write who they booked from. I immediately say, I'm going to put a packet in the mail for you. What is your address, your email, and your phone number, please? Immediately, okay? Because I want to get them that packet. The sooner they have that packet in their hands, the more likely they are to keep that date. They're going to start looking through that catalog. They're going to start finding the things on their wish list. I get it out immediately. Okay, so, and then another thing, I put a check mark by packet sent as soon as I send that packet. So I know it was taken care of, okay? And then I ask them in the message, did you receive your packet? They say yes. I say, okay, we're going to do our call. I have started, okay, so if I have starting a party, let's say on the 8th of June, this is my first sets of parties, okay? I will start my host coaching calls the 3rd, okay? I will send personal messages to all of my hosts that have parties on the 8th. I will send them a message that says, your party is starting on Saturday. When in the next couple days can we have a 5 to 10 minute phone call that goes over everything in your party to help you be successful? Okay, guys, I didn't used to call. I used to just message people. My sales have went up on virtual parties about $300 to $400 since I started doing host coaching calls. They timed me. We did a director day. Tamara Storkman was sitting beside me. They listened to me do a host coaching call. They timed me doing one. We were in the hotel lobby, by the way. They timed me doing one, and it took 7 minutes from beginning to end for me to do the call. 7 minutes. That's it. So when you say 5 to 10 minutes of your time, you really mean 5 to 10 minutes of their time. Okay? But guys, when they, and it is not just, yeah, you can send them the message that says invite 150 people, get 50 to 60 members. You know, our goal is to get this many, yeah, you could send that to them, but you know what I do on those calls too? They hear my voice and I start developing a relationship with them. Okay, a relationship starts to happen when a phone call happens. Okay, you guys can do, you can message if you want, but I will tell you, I messaged for a long time and I'm getting much better results because then they can hear me say, this is really important. Okay, and then I can refer back to that. Okay, so I still say, pick up the phone. Okay, so Monday, I send those messages out to my hosts, and I'm having those calls by Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday is my party setup day. I set up my parties on Wednesdays. Okay, so I make sure all my parties are set up, and they're set up on Pampered Chef. They're set up on, I've made my groups. Okay, Thursday is when I send the message to the host for them to send on to their guests, to 150 guests. Okay, Thursday is when they get that message from me that just says, hey, I'm having a Pampered Chef party. And if any of you guys need this wording, we'll show you where all this wording is in a minute. It's already all written down. Okay, if you guys don't have it, I'll show you where it's at. So they are sending, and I do this on Thursday. I used to do this on Friday, guys, the day before my party started, but I changed it because when I did it on Friday and my party started on Saturday, a lot of them were not adding people until Friday night when they got off work. And the parties were starting on Saturday. But if I send it to them on Thursday, they're inviting usually Thursday night, which gets them in there on Friday, which starts the party on Saturday. Okay, so I changed that and I started doing it that way, and that has worked much better. Okay, so it's super important in your host coaching. Okay, I tell my hosts that 150 people is their goal. When they're sending out these messages, I just have them click the forward button that's next to the message, the little forward guy. Let me show you guys, just in case, because I have some people that I feel like maybe they don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me go into, okay, so she was one of my past hosts. Okay, so here's the message right here. Hey, I would love it if you join my Pampered Chef party. I'm excited to see the new spring products that just came out. There will also be games, prizes, free recipes, and all the best products Pampered Chef has to offer. Click below to join the fun. I look forward to hanging out with you this week. Let's party. Okay, so this was her link. I sent that information to her. So now what she does is she clicks that forward button. When she clicks the forward button, all these people come up. Send, 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 send. Send, 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 send. Okay, what I'm going to start telling my hosts is to stop judging who they are sending to. I'm going to start telling my hosts, if your friends eat food, I want you to invite them to this party. Okay, if they eat, then they need an invite because they may find one of our products to be, helpful for them. Okay, so I'm going to start telling them, when you're going through the send, don't skip over people. Okay, invite them because they have the choice to click this join button. They have the choice. Okay, so I'm going to tell my hosts that, because what they do, I think, is they hit that forward button and then they start selecting. No, I haven't talked to them in a while. No, I'm not going to invite that one. No, they probably wouldn't be interested. Just invite them. Okay, who cares? You know, if they want to join, they're going to join. If they don't, then they won't. Okay, so I'm going to really start focusing on that when I am coaching my hosts, because I want to be sure that they understand that, yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting them to count to 150, but I also am finding that they start inviting and they're getting, 10 to 15 members in there. And I can see by the invites, I can see there's like 35 in the invited. So between the 35 invited and the 15 that accepted, they clicked 50 people, which is far from the 150 that I encourage them to send. Okay. So I'm really going to start focusing and saying, I know when you go in to hit that forward button, you're going to want to skip over some people and but just invite everyone that eats food. Okay. It doesn't matter. They can choose. Okay. Because if they can over invite, they're more likely to get 50-50. I can automatically tell when there are 50 to 60 members in that party. I can say it's going to be a good one, because usually when there's 50 to 60 members, at least 15 people order. So if you are having parties that continue to get 10 to 15 people, really focus with your hosts on what it looks like to forward this message out. Okay, because that is going to help a lot. Okay, so send the messages on Thursday. They're inviting, getting people in there on Friday. My party starts Saturday and Sunday, and I run them Monday through Friday. That part can be different, throughout, a lot of people do theirs different. That's just the system that works for me. I know if I can send the messages and get my host coaching done, do my parties on Wednesday, have the host at them on Thursday, then we're all lined up, ready to go. Okay, if I have my systems in place for like my calendar, okay, when people are booking, I'm writing it down immediately. Now, for my cooking shows, I use these papers. Okay, this is my host information forms. I keep them right here beside my desk. My host information forms have their name, address, city, phone, email, the date of their show. Like I said, I can make sure you guys have this host information as well. But I have these printed out. This is stuff, guys, that if you can think about this stuff, this right here, cooking host information form. It's in a folder with blank ones right here by my desk. I don't know if you guys can see this. I see this right here. This is just a metal hanging file that has my most important files. I don't have a big filing cabinet right here. These files right here are about the only ones that I use. Okay, I have Host Coaching Virtual. Okay, my Host Coaching script that I read on the phone call right here. Easy access as soon as I pull it out. Okay, I have the kit information flyer right here, ready to access whenever I need it. I have different groups that I run, like the Legacy Leader groups, all of their information right here. You want to clean up your desk, guys? Have these folders, to-do list, to-do folders, okay? To read folders, okay? I don't have piles on my desk, guys. If I need to do something, it goes in my to-do folder right here. When I sit down at my desk, I pull out my to-do folder and I look what I need to do for the day. Okay, so it keeps your desk a lot cleaner if you have a filing system right here with what you need in it. Okay, so host coaching form, when I sit down to do my cooking show calls, I pull this out. I already have their information written on here ahead of time. Their name, address, and phone number, all that information is filled out already. Okay, because I don't want to ask them, what is your information when I'm on the phone? It's already on here. But what I ask them very first of all is I want to go over your information, make sure everything's correct, because it's sure going to suck if I show up at their house at 6:30 and the party started at 6, or I have the wrong address down. Okay, so I go over all that information to make sure I have the right place, I have the right time, I have the right email, so they're getting the grocery list correctly. Okay, and then on here it says, did I send a text invite to them? I make a graphic that I text my cooking show host and they send it out to 50 people with a goal of getting 12 to 15 in attendance. Okay, so did I send out my invite? Did I send them the grocery list? Did I set up the party online? Did I send them the direct link to their show? All that's on here. I know exactly what I've done with my host and when I've done it because it's right here. And then I see, here's my pile of them for next month. I have 8 cooking shows next month. Okay, this pile sits right here at the front. This is the front thing. I can get in here with one hand. It sits right here. Okay, it's right here at the front of all these folders. Right here. Okay, so when I go to my cooking show, I have them in order of my cooking show parties. Pull it out, stick it in my calendar, take it with me in the car. It's all ready to go. Okay, so that helps me stay organized and have it that way. Okay, so finding these systems, guys, is so important. Okay, this right here, Carol Radu gave us this at the director meeting that we had a couple weeks ago. But you guys can find these. Okay, this is just a weekly planner of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, what she told us to do with these is take these planners and write down everything for the week that you need to do in that week. Everything. From your family stuff to your Pampered Chef stuff to host coaching to mailing packets, whatever it is, you write it down. Okay? This is called the funnel system. Okay? So then you're going to take this list and you're going to funnel it into the days that you can accomplish these tasks. Okay? So then they're going to go on your, see, because I have this in my calendar. Okay? It has all the days. And then I have it broken down even further. This is my favorite. Okay? Is all the times are broken down. Okay? So on Sunday, I fill out this. And then I go plug it in. When am I going to accomplish and what time am I going to accomplish each of those things? Okay, guys, you are your own boss. Even if you have a full-time job during the day, I encourage you to mark out times when you're going to work your business. Okay, when you're going to sit down and have those times, whether it's after the kids go to sleep, okay, whether it's nap time, whether it's, a couple hours in the morning. But I will tell you something that I have learned that has helped change my business is when I sit down at my desk, the first thing I do is open up this calendar and I check that my calendar is booked the way that I want it, period. Because without bookings on my calendar, I don't have a business. It is the very most important thing that you can do in your business. So make sure your calendar is booked first. The next thing I do is I say, okay, my parties that I'm having, are they host coached? Okay, that's the next section of time that I do. If they're not, then I'm reaching out and scheduling this host coaching. Have I reached out to my possible recruits? If I haven't, that's the next thing that I'm working on. Okay, yes, I have times where I'm doing calls with my team members. Yes, I have, things that I'm doing with my team as well. But your business comes first. Always. If your calendar isn't booked, okay, you work on that first when you have the time. Okay, and then you slot in the rest of your stuff that you need to have. Okay, and so I'm going to offer you guys a challenge. And some of the directors on our team, Carol Radu offered this challenge to us when we were there, and I have loved seeing some of our directors take charge and do it. I want to see if you are brave enough to do this. I would love to see pictures of what your desk looks like now and what you want your desk to look like after you transform it and organize it and work on it. Stephanie's laughing at me. I want to see those pictures because, guys, think about it this way. If your desk has piles on it and it is unorganized, is that a place that you want to be? Is that a place that you want to sit down and work? Guys, I've gotten in the habit now Okay, I took a picture of my desk and posted it on Carol's page, and honest to goodness, the only thing I removed from that picture is the cup I was drinking out of. My desk looks like that always, because if I want to come up here and work, I have to have a place that I want to go work at, because if it's not organized, I'm not going to want to be there. And guys, this area that you see right here is not even a full office. I don't even have a door. That down there, that's our living room. Luckily, my kids are in the back right now, okay? So if you have a door on your office, that's a step further than I have right now, okay? So, I mean, this landing area at the top of our stairs, okay, this is my office space, okay? But everywhere you look, like my son was just looking at this today, this is all of our new team members, okay? The focus is right here. I have boards over here. This board back there, that's all of my directors on it, and when they turn green, and how their teams are doing. Okay, you guys think I know your numbers? They're all right there. Okay, I have them all written down because I care about my team and I want to know what's going on, and it is constantly in front of me. Okay, you've got to make your space one that you want to sit down and work at. Otherwise, you will not sit down and work there. Okay, you are just going to randomly do stuff and you're going to run in a circle because you're never going to feel like you have a task completed. Okay, you want to feel like you have something that you've completed and you have, that, yeah, you can mark it off your list. Okay, so I'm going to challenge you guys. Okay, if you do not feel like you have a space right now that is organized and together, okay, I'm going to challenge you guys to make your space. Even if, okay, get this, guys, some people, some directors that were posting, they work off of their kitchen table. And they showed piles of stuff. And they went through those piles, okay? Because you saw my folders right here. I don't have papers everywhere. There's no need for papers everywhere. Everything is pretty much done online now. Okay, if you're keeping a bunch of paper receipts, don't. You don't need to. Okay? I mean, there are some things that I have to keep paper copies of, but a lot of it, you don't. Okay, so make sure just clean your area, wherever it is, whether it's your kitchen table, whether it's somewhere in your bedroom, whether it's an actual desk area, whatever you use. Okay, I want to see you guys really focus on making it a space that you want to go to. Okay, and actually making office hours. When on your calendar are you going to write that you're going to work this summer? Because I'm telling you guys, with summer coming up, it's really easy to not take time for your business. Okay, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to come into September and have not worked this summer. Okay, so take control of your calendar now and take control of your business. And I want to see those pictures. Okay, and like I told the directors on Carol's page, I don't have a before, guys, because I have figured out over time what systems work for me. And when I have been able to work those systems, I can sit down, I can stay focused, and I can do what I need to in my business. Okay, so I'm going to really challenge you guys to do the same. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording because I want it to try to keep these calls to an hour, but I am going to let you guys ask any questions if you guys do have any